Finals!
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we
we're
enter the
back.
finals now. We
Wow.
have our long-awaited final.
Yeah, second
We
day.
have our two finalists. They managed to go through 62 other players,
Yes.
and now two are left. They managed to compete against them all.
10th round.
They both only lost one game in the whole tournament.
Yes.
Or one match, let's say it like
Yeah.
that. And now they are in the final. Julia really managed to be
Yes.
the first female player in one of her Grand Prix to reach the final.
Yeah.
That
It's awesome.
is already done.
It's awesome.
So now she needs to only win this match to be the first female Grand Prix winner.
Yeah.
And she will be really, really pumped to do it.
Yeah.
But as well,
On the other hand.
Federico could be our first
A
Italian Grand Prix
very
winner.
experienced player.
Yeah, in the German circuit. I mean,
Yeah.
let's call Austria to that circuit as well.
Yeah.
So that he would be the first Italian to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and both are pumped, both want to win it, and we want to see it. So let's dive
Yeah.
into the game. Let's
Go into
watch
the
them
game.
play, and let's have a good one here.
So,
The
Julia
advantage
started.
is for Federico because Federico could decide who wants to go first.
yeah, and he
Because
wants
he was second
Julia
after
to
Swiss.
start.
That's very interesting, isn't
yeah.
it? Why-
Fox players normally want to start.
Yeah, but why did he choose that?
Well, I guess he know that Julia's playing the wind wall.
Yeah,
an
he must have
extra-
seen that. Yeah.
Get an extra one with the energize. Saves you from wind walls.
Yeah, true.
But Julia started perfect with a Sacred Elf.
yeah, she has the sacred elves there.
On the other hand, Tupini didn't get a Killing Stone.
Oh yeah, two bad things for him happening
Yeah.
at once.
So it's the better option after the Killing Stone.
yeah.
It's not the Wing of Stone.
Oh, and Sylvia finding
Wow.
her way onto the field very early there.
The first Resonator going for damage.
The first resonator that really does damage here in the final.
And that's First Blood, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's First Blood.
it is. And Julia is the one doing the damage here. So she gets into the lead.
Yeah, very
She
fast
is-
this time.
One step closer to taking it down. 600 life points.
Oh.
Less to do, but
Here
there
comes the
is
Killing
the
Stone.
Killing Stone. So Federico is in the game too.
Yes, and it's normal to start for Fox at turn 3.
Yeah.
It's safe. Julia can't get rid of any Resonators when he got some green 1-drops and Planting Beans for the
Yeah,
Undead.
he will probably need Planting Bees now.
Yes.
That would be very bad if he does not have it. Or maybe Lias
I'm really
Pital.
hyped for this game. Really, it's just like everybody's looking there. We have like around 20 people out there.
Yeah, the atmosphere is like amazing outside. The people are all very freezing cold. It's
Yeah.
it's like nobody's saying anything, and it's just
It's just quiet behind us. Really, everybody's watching.
very quiet, and they're very focused on the game, and they want
Yeah.
to see these two good players play here.
And now we see a really good card coming in the aggro matchup on the side of Federico.
Yeah,
It's the Red Riding Hood.
that is the Red Riding Hood.
And the good point is, when she goes to the graveyard, she brings a stone for Federico, and he needs the stones in this matchup.
Absolutely. The Red Riding Hood, he plays it 4 times, as we talked about it before, and it really turned out to be a perfect choice in
Yes.
this matchup.
So
Really, really. I mean, he's in the
Yeah.
finals, so he did
Yeah.
everything right, I guess. Now just one win away from taking this event down. So the choice of playing this card against the field, because like nobody else is playing
yeah,
it.
that's true.
That choice is just the perfect, and he got rewarded by getting
That's
to
true.
the final here.
So Julia doesn't use her last stone before untap. So nothing like Lightning Strike or anything else on the board of Federico.
Yeah.
So how she will go on? She can... Oh, Maribel, I guess. Yeah, it's
Oh,
Maribel.
wow, very early Mariabella.
And there's no way Federico can get rid of her. It's the first card, so no Severing wins.
Yeah. Several
Wow,
wins
what a start.
brought Federico both games against
Yes.
Dino. Both times it was really, really huge for him. But this time Mariabella finds its way onto the field.
With a flame counter and swiftness.
Both, yeah. Oh, yeah. Very,
Wow.
very good.
So there's no block on
has,
Federico's side.
yeah, and she has a lightning strike inside her resonator now on board.
Yeah, what a great start. What a great start.
That looks very good for Julia, yeah.
So, the pressure goes in.
The Sylvia, yeah. True.
At Sylvia, and she chooses... We don't see which card is chosen for card block this turn.
Yeah.
So,
Federico probably does not even want to block.
1,200 life points already gone.
When Mariabella attacks as well. Okay, so she did not choose
Wow,
Red Riding Hood.
that's wow. I don't know why. She wanted to give him stones, but why? So when
Set-
Federico's turn starting, the problem starts for Prussia.
yeah,
They come Ahmed and Griffin, and he can get back his life points.
that's really, really strange that she did not choose the Red Riding
Yeah.
Hood there.
I would personally.
Yeah,
So
I would too.
Yeah. If
Because
the
it would
Tama
have
is
been
gone
such
or
a big
not, it's not the problem.
disadvantage. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Red Riding Hood would have had to attack itself in the turn of Federico then to get away from the board then, and then he would have had the stone
Yeah.
later. So it's just
And
better
two
for Federico
killing
to have it now.
stones. Wow. Awesome. Okay, now we will see how it's going on. The Tama is attacking.
Very
Always
huge.
the sacrificed creatures attacking first to make the maximum huge out of your resource.
And Julia still has one Firestone left.
Yes.
So
I guess for lightning strike to
Lightning
get rid of the
strike.
resonators.
would be in the range of possible cards you could play out now.
Yes.
And it's really, really interesting because that matchup, we had it in Würzburg as well, the
Yes.
finals. It
That's
is
true.
Fox against Prussia, and this matchup pretty much gets
Iconic.
decided.
I guess this matchup is iconic
Yeah,
now.
it is. And it gets decided by by whether the Prussia player can get out
Yes.
fast enough to win the game or not. And if she cannot get get out fast enough, she will probably lose the game. But wow,
Well, we missed you something.
wow.
Cards over and over. So she gets rid of the green resonator when Federico tried to get his fox black.
Yeah.
She would try to play his green and green and black fox
Mm-hmm.
on the chase, get rid of the Tama. Then Federico play a second Tama to have a green resonator next to the black fox.
Yeah.
Then she plays the Severing Winds. It's
She
Federico's
did.
second card. And then Federico goes for
Federico
his.
always has
Yeah.
the Severing Winds as well.
Wow.
And so he has everything set up to use the effect of his fox.
Yes, I
And
guess
now
this
he-
was the point when Julia could have won.
Yeah. If
When the
that one
resonator
would
was
have gone
gone.
through, that would have been huge.
Yes, that would be huge. But now we see the Griffin gets out. He's getting stones.
That's not a
Okay.
killing stone. That's
so
not almost
only
two.
one killing stone. Like we said, the Red Riding Hood was good by hitting the killing stone.
Oh yeah.
He gets back to the goal to get more and more killing stones, more and more options.
Yeah.
So
Already an
and
action-packed
here got the
final.
planting
Oh, and
beans.
Julia, wow, she had to swallow there
just two cards
because-
left in Julia's hand.
because that one is really important now too for
Yes.
Federico. He secures that he will have a black resonator every time he needs it now.
But it had respawned 500 life points.
Yeah.
In this matchup, it's a huge amount.
And he's already down to 1,900. That's
Yes.
quite a bit.
The Merry Ball is strong. The Merry Ball is strong.
Yeah.
Federico have to take care of her. And the
Absolutely.
Prussia is strong as well. So he got a green resonator, he got a black resonator. He can use it to get an Emmet and get rid of the Merry Ball.
Yeah.
1,000 life
I
and get
think-
rid of her.
I think he will need to do that because otherwise it's very likely that Julia will go for judgment next turn
Yes.
and just overrun Federico here.
But with a black and a green resonator,
Oh,
he
and
can
the
use his Griffin to block.
The next Red Riding Hood is on board for Federico.
Such a good card.
Actually, the Red Riding Hoods are really in the meta right
Yeah.
now, right? Because Julia is playing a Red Riding Hood as well. She's playing the one Friend of the
Yeah.
Winds, so Red Riding Hoods all over.
All over and every deck, yeah.
Yeah, very cool to see.
So now we see the play. Getting back his undead. And it's the turn of Julia
Yeah, and there
before the
comes,
untap.
there comes the next Chimère. And do we see Amit now? Do you think we will?
He shuffles back his killing stone. It could be Griffin as well.
Yeah, that would make
But
sense with the
it
shuffle
would,
back.
it would be a big advantage for him to play Emmet and get rid of the Merry Ball. And
So
on
let's
the other
see.
hand, what is Merry Ball doing now?
She's a threat of 1,000 attack points, but
Yes.
there's the Griffin. And if he gets out the second Griffin, he has two blockers.
So he
even,
brings
so
one stone. Oh, and it isn't a killing stone with the effect of the Red Riding Hood going to
Yeah.
the grave.
Yeah. Oh, but he
Ah,
decides to
it's
go
still
with
down,
Amit as we
yes.
thought in the first way.
That's
And
what I'm talking about. He needs the life points,
Yeah,
and
for
he
sure.
get rid of a big threat.
Absolutely.
So, on the other hand, the Sylvia get rid of the Griffin as well as a flying blocker.
Yeah.
when she wants to get off with her pressure.
And
And
Amit is a very,
2,500.
very big booty too. He has 1,500 life points. He's even bigger than the Griffin.
So
So that's
What
a point
Julie
here too.
needs? One horse. It's 2,400 with the Godhead of Prussia.
Yeah. And
And what's
even-
left? 100 damage. So one Sacred Earth flying over after the Godhead would be enough.
Yeah. So let's see.
Let's see. Okay, there's a Lancelot. Oh, it's
Ooh,
the
the
World
good old
Masters
Lancelot.
Lancelot
Yeah.
from 2015. The promo
Very
card.
nice card.
Good that we don't show the promo card.
But everybody knows that's
Yeah.
the Lancelot, well-known card in aggressive decks for a long time.
Wow.
Having some kind of a revival here, and that's a chain.
Windwall
Ooh.
coming again. Ah, what a good cards.
Yeah.
What good cards.
Federico had 2 Severing Winds again, but Yuya was able to block
Yes.
it with the wind wall.
So we
Just
have
saying
now
no.
3 Resonators. All got haste.
Yeah.
One of them got flying. I don't know if it was the Red Riding Hood she's choosing.
Yeah. Oh, now we see Yuya's Red Riding Hood as well.
Yes.
Let's have a look at her too.
It's the smarter one from the Wingolf.
Yeah, she is. But she's still very, very good because
Yes.
she gets +100 for every windstone.
That's true. So the Sylvia is attacking, taking the Griffin out as a blocker,
Yeah.
and now she's getting rid of the threats, running in his face. I don't know if it's a good plan to attack and losing all of the Resonators, other than just waiting and flying next time over with the Godhead of the Pressure.
Yeah, I think that would be better, especially because
Okay.
you can't. You should wait for the
Yes.
final slash, shouldn't
So
you?
Federico takes the damage. I don't know if she's boosting the Lancelot.
It looks like.
So she have to take what they're talking about. Lancelot have to take a target even if he doesn't get the 1,000 attack points
Yeah.
every time. And Lancelot have to attack first. They forgot them as well. They forgot the fact of
Oh.
Lancelot to attack first. She first attacked with Sylvia. That's a big misplay.
Yeah,
She had to attack first.
I think they're talking
And
about that now.
Yeah, the
We-
Griffin could block.
We informed about
Yes.
the judges about it in case they don't know so far.
Yeah,
But our head judge is on the way, so we will see to clarify that that has to happen first.
that
I
shouldn't
guess-
see the judge as well, but like we know,
Yeah, sure.
he sit there for hours now seeing
As we
every
do, as
kind
we all
of
do.
misplays. Yes.
And I guess it's a pretty easy one to rewind. They will just go back to the point
Yeah,
where.
but she still have to attack.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. She will have to attack. So I guess Federico talking about it as well, that she have to attack first with Lancelot. It's an old card. Not all people remember that you have to attack first if she wants to attack.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it's not funny.
But
You
does
did
she-
you
does
would
she
realize it when I
No,
didn't say it? Yeah,
not
and
at all.
I just remember it because I played against a Lancelot deck the last month, I guess, and I forgot it as well that he had to attack first.
Yeah, that's
So
what
we
they're
will
debating about, I
see-
think. Oh, look. Oh,
Yeah.
somebody probably is reading the Lancelot right now, I guess. One of our judges. Yeah,
Yes.
there it is.
Man, this guy is so beautiful, this Lancelot.
Yeah, it's really, really shiny, right?
Yeah. If you want, we can take a look at this card of the promo. In the
Yeah.
time, we were waiting for the judges to take care of the situation.
Yeah, I have a quick look at.
If we got them in our database.
Yeah, I will check. One sec. That's it, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, one
We-
second, I will get it out
Yeah.
in a second. And in a minute, I will have it up for you guys. 1 second. It's really nice. It's worth seeing
Nice.
it, I guess.
It's worth seeing it, but only one time.
Okay, I have some problems with with the database now, but I will show to you when I'm ready.
Yeah.
And what do you think they're discussing now?
So-
They probably have to rewind the game.
Yeah, that's true. And I guess she still have to attack. And we will see if she attacks now with... She have to attack with Lancelot first.
Absolutely.
But will she attack with Lancelot? Or will they go back to declaring the battle phase? When she goes now out of the battle phase, she can't do a battle phase this turn.
Ooh, yeah, you're
So
right.
she wants to attack again with Sylvia. Man.
Nice try, Julian. Nice
Nice try. So she needs to attack when I'm white, and when she leaves the battle phase now, she can't get in the battle phase again this turn.
Yeah.
So you can only leave the battle phase without any negative sides when the opponent activates an ability.
Yeah.
When you go out of the battle phase and the enemy does nothing, and you decide it by your own, you can't get in the battle phase again this turn.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, and when they do it, yeah, they flipped all back, so I guess she declared the attack, and she have to do an attack now.
I think so
Otherwise,
too. She was
she
in
goes
attack
out.
declaration, so
Yes.
she already entered battle phase and
Yeah.
she wants to attack now.
So
And
when
so
she
she
goes
will-
back and decides not to, she can't go in the battle phase again this turn.
Yeah, exactly. And look who I found. It's a good old promo
Ah,
version
here
of
it is.
Lancelot looking
Ah.
at us here.
It's
Very
just
cool.
hot.
And now he has to attack.
Yeah.
It's declared that Lancelot is attacking.
Yeah,
And-
and now she have to say which card she's target with the fact of the Lancelot.
Yeah.
Man, this card is really 64 times only in Germany.
Really?
But yeah, only 64 times.
Very cool.
But I guess, well, it's not a card you want to have.
Why?
Well, it doesn't look beautiful for you.
Yeah, it
I want
does.
to have
Are
all
you-
64 collected.
Yeah, you want to have that card, that's true.
But it's nice to see this is one of the World Masters from 2015. And Zuppini got a card as well. We don't have them in Germany. It's a, I guess, Malfi he decided to get.
Ah, okay.
Sadly, we can't show it to you. We don't have another database.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, it's nice to see that the company
So
gives you
from-
an opportunity to make a card for your own. Not
Yeah.
with your own effect, but you can choose one of them.
Yeah,
So
that's very cool.
Magic did this as well.
Mhm.
But they make their own card, so they make a huge card, a good card. And for example, you decide an old card or a newer card and make a new artwork with your face or something else.
That's very
like
cool.
The Beer Magic got a promo card as well.
Yeah. True. This one I remember.
Yeah, and there's only the face in the background,
Mhm.
looking
That's
like
super
Peter
cool.
Weir after the Charlotte.
Yeah.
So she still attacks with the Sylvia.
Yeah.
All the same, Griffin as target for a non-blocking.
Yeah, as said, do you think it was a misplay to start attacking here? I think it wasn't the best choice to attack.
It was the best choice, yes. I think so too.
She might get run over next turn.
It's interesting in Milan or Madrid.
Yeah.
Federico get at the finals as well, playing against a pusher.
Mhm.
It was Lapis only, but the cards are very similar
Yeah, it's
to
true.
know. And yeah, he lost this final because his enemy played very, very slowly, even with an aggro pusher,
Okay.
and running over in one turn. On the other hand, Federico didn't hit killing stones there.
Ah, okay.
And in this game, you see he hitting them not the perfect, like he wants to, every turn a killing stone,
But he hits them.
but
at
he hits
least,
them,
yeah.
yes.
But Federico is dropped down to 800 life
Yes.
points. So that's danger zone, I would say.
That's the danger zone, yes.
I think he will need to play an Amit soon to get life back up a little, or he
true.
just kills it.
So he wants to
kills you, you
trade
know?
off the Sacred Elf.
Yeah.
The only thing Julia has to do is activate the Rapid Growth.
Mhm.
And on this response, Federico could sack it for a Chimera, but he don't get a killing stone again. So
Okay.
he's out of killing stones, can't react to anything. But wow, now it is incoming. The blessing. The blessing
blessing.
saves the day again.
Very good card. It worked out perfectly for him. We
Yes.
saw him playing the Red Riding Hood as one of the
4
only
times,
players.
yes,
Yeah.
and only one
And
blessing.
one copy of the blessing,
But now
and
2
nobody else
times.
is playing
Yeah,
it.
2 times it comes perfect, giving him the killing stone he need. So, on the other hand, if you don't get a killing stone this turn, Julia had the upper hand. But now I would say Federico's coming back into the game,
Yeah. And
saving him for the next turn.
yeah, and he will have an additional blocker now, and maybe he even goes for Amit now, getting additional life points.
That's true.
And it's completely irrelevant in this situation that the blessing brings the stone in
That's true.
in a tapped way, because you're just putting it out of the game again.
So, we
it
see
doesn't-
now
doesn't
he is
matter at
going
all.
for Never Amit. No, Griffin.
Oh,
Again, a Griffin. He wants
yeah.
to get the killing stones.
Seems like it, yeah.
And here they come. Ready to go.
Yeah. 2 killing stones
Yes, only
ready
one
to be
black.
used.
We only one black silence left in the stone base,
Oh, and another Red Riding Hood there.
and she got swiftness, target attack, and the push. So she's 700, 700, trading off her newer version.
The clash of the Red Riding Hoods.
Yeah, and it's not even a fake one.
No.
Like in the Grim cluster, there was a fake one.
Yeah, it's really a clone there.
Yeah. So he's going for the planting beans with awakening cost.
Oh, what is he searching for here?
Well, we will see it. We will see it. It goes to the graveyard before it goes to his hand.
Yeah, what do you think? What's best fit here?
What would be fitting? I have no idea. Really, it could be anything. When I look into his list, I would say it's Dance of Shadows. It's
Yeah.
always a good card to
Yeah,
have.
that will be good. Yeah.
On
really
the
wanna
other
have
hand,
this.
really, a Severing Winds is always good as well. But in my opinion, Juliet don't get any cards.
He
And
would choose
oh,
the Lilia's Petal Resonator.
an impact for next turn, I guess.
Yeah.
But no,
Looks like
you don't want to. That's
now
a
he's
problem.
asking, do I have to take the
Here's
one
a
I
big problem.
took
Most
there?
of the judges, like me, say when you place it on the board, it's chosen. But when you say I won't choose it, that's a big problem. There's a difference. Does he say I choose this card
Yeah.
and place it on the board, or he just places it on the board?
It's kind of
Yeah, it's
difficult to
hard
say, right?
to handle for the judges.
Yeah.
Is it chosen when you place it on the board, or is it chosen when I say I take this card?
Yeah.
So now they have to see, did Federico say before I choose this card, or just he placing it on the board? And when I see right, he never said I choose this card. He only placed it on the board.
Yeah, because he doesn't talk a lot at all, right?
Yeah. So
Federico
that's
pretty
not
quiet
in his
player.
favor again.
Yeah.
He
sure.
places it on the board. He show I take this card, and no saving wins.
True.
No saving wins.
No saving wins.
But
in
we
this
will
case.
see. He gets 2 flying griffins on the board. The favor is on his side.
Yeah,
Juliet
because
don't
one
get-
pressure is not enough to
Yeah,
go
and
through
Julia
two
got
of
no
them.
hand cards. So this is your only hand card now.
And what is it? Is it something that can help her?
There's a precious stone as well on the board, so you can redraw a bit.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
So there she is. The good old Prussia at the J rule side now.
Oh, but only one. That's another. Yeah, it's not Memoria.
Yeah.
Did Memoria give her a card? A second card?
Mm-hmm.
And we will see, is this enough? I don't think so.
Doesn't look like it, no.
Yes. And the next turn we know the implosive play of the Lilia's Resonator.
Oh,
that's
there's a Red
like
Riding Hood.
nothing. In this moment,
Ah,
it's
okay,
like
yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, true.
No speed, nothing, no green basic stone. She's activating the Goddard.
You're not really
I guess she just
confident
want
about
to,
winning
yeah.
this one, I think. She did not look too
I
confident
guess she
there.
just want to go now in with everything, and she's doing the troll. She's choosing the resonator with the attack, and I guess Federico's just like, what she's doing? Do I have to do anything against
But
this?
she was laughing so
Yeah, and
so
Federico is really
nicely.
thinking about it. This is a really great play. It's just like trolling.
yeah. But I mean, you could see by her face that she's trolling, I think.
Yeah, like the good point is, we never saw people really trolling.
And it's the final of
Yes,
the
the
All
final.
Grand Prix.
It's not like she knows I have time of playing Prisha, and now she's just like every other people would just say, nah, just scooping, right?
Yeah.
But she's just like, nah, let us finish with
Yeah.
the best way I can.
And actually, she has time in this final because in the finals
And you
you have
see,
additional round time.
now it's over.
Yeah. You have 90 minutes.
Yes.
This first game is done by
I
23
guess we
minutes of time.
never used them, the 90
No,
minutes.
not at
so
all.
in the first Castle event, we had Adrias against one guy of Berlin. I don't remember his name, Dirk, I guess.
Yeah, it was Dirk,
Yeah,
right.
it wasn't long at all.
Yeah.
It was like a half to a 45. We had 45 minutes, I guess.
Something
So
around
it's
that, yeah.
It's okay number. The second one was with me like 50 minutes.
That one
and
was
then
quick.
over.
I remember this one as well, yeah. It was
I guess
pretty quick.
Basel was longer.
Basel was pretty long, that's
Basel was
true.
pretty long. It was a
I guess
hard
Basel
matchup.
was like 1 hour at least.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, we have one
Yeah.
long, but the next one was Kassel again
Mm-hmm.
with Sasha and John Paul. Yes, John
Yeah.
Paul and Sasha, and it takes long as well. I guess
It
like
was
45
okay,
minutes
yeah.
was on
Something around
YouTube.
that, yeah.
Yeah, so you can find every video on YouTube.
Yeah,
Good
exactly.
to know. Good to know.
Just check out all the Grand Prix.
Yes.
The other Grand Prix are in German. From this Grand Prix on, we're
It's the first
commentating in
one.
English.
Yeah.
I hope you like it. And we try our best to entertain you in English. And I hope you're entertained by that game. That was pretty cool, I think. We
Yeah.
saw the attempt of Julia going for
She
the
was
win.
early, really aggressive,
Yeah.
and
And it
was
looked
a
good for her.
decision.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
it
looked
was a
good
good
for her.
decision.
And in hindsight, was it a good decision of Federico to let her go first in this game?
Well, that's hard to
I
know.
mean,
We don't know.
It paid off.
Yeah, it paid off, and yeah, it's always a hard decision. I guess don't want to get his big threats early on the board. So when it's when she starts second,
Yeah,
her first place, playing a Lancelot, playing a Sylvia,
that's
playing a
true.
Fox, playing a big board. So as her first card, she can only play Sacred Elf. It's a really good threat. And
It's
when
okay.
she doesn't get a Sacred Elf, it's like value for him. Only Windwall is coming at his side,
Yeah,
and he can stop it with the Energize token.
you can. True.
Yes.
So it does make sense, I think.
It does make sense. On the other hand, you don't get the Killing Stone that fast, but as you said before, he got opportunities to get his stone, like the Red Riding Hood
Yeah. And the blessing.
and the Blessing.
Both very good cards. Both
That's
worked
true.
out perfectly fine for him in this
Yeah.
game. Showed us how good they are. Showed us that it was a good decision of Federico to play both of them.
That's true.
Even if it's only one of the Yggdrasil's blessing. That was very cool.
Yeah.
He just had one of it and he still played it out and just won by it because he could get his Killing Stone out. Very, very nice for
Yeah.
him. Very, very
And
perfect.
he needed it at this moment.
Yeah, yeah.
He needed him, and he got him. But this decision from Julia to killing the Red Riding Hood was a bit strange. I don't think it was the best option in this
Yeah.
way.
Maybe she's not really used to play against that old
Yeah.
Red Riding Hood.
That's
That
true.
might be the case. She did just not remember. Maybe.
Maybe.
Who knows? And then Federico said, "Okay, I get the stone," and
Well,
she's like, "Oh no, that's not
Julia
so
plays
cool."
since 2 years, I guess, so since the beginning.
Yeah.
But she decides this season to go to a competitive.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so she wants to play competitive this season, and you see it's great.
She has
She
success.
goes through, yeah. But I guess only one season isn't enough to compare to Federico's knowledge of more seasons and
Yeah, Federico is like
more TCGs as well.
exactly. So the fight Fox against Prussia, once again 1-0 for the Foxes.
But it's really an idyllic matchup. So both did their best in their meta, and now they are clashed against each other.
Yeah. Federico enjoying himself and
Yes.
enjoying the match here. Nice to see that he's having a nice time here in Austria. Actually, he won the entry to this event, right?
Yes.
There was an event in Italy, I've heard, where he just won the travel
For
and
free invite.
the entry
Yes.
here, and he could play this Grand Prix for free.
For
Very
free.
cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool event, I think, and a cool
And,
prize. to have.
and he took the opportunity to just get even more stuff for the next time.
Yeah.
So we can talk about it. He got his paid invite in Mulhouse,
Oh yeah.
and so he didn't get the invite of the Vienna, and it goes down to Julia. So anyway,
Ooh.
even if she win or lose, she will get the invite to the Worlds.
Very nice.
Yes, that's really nice.
We can already
Yeah.
congratulate her for that. Very cool.
So she can be the first woman at the Worlds, I guess.
Super cool. Yeah, I think so too.
And
for sure.
yeah, that's awesome.
And Federico does have the perfect start this time.
Yes.
He does have Beans Planting to put in the Demonic Dad into the grave.
And the Killing Stone.
And that one is wow. That's really good.
Okay.
And again, Julia this time decided to go second.
Yes.
Again. So both games,
It's a good choice.
Federico going first.
The Fox is really strong. It's like a Sacred Elf mana ramping,
Yeah.
but with the Stone of the Prussia, the Memoria, she even can draw a card
Yeah, it's even
when it leaves
better.
the field. It's even better. And she wants to have one will open for the wind wall. Does he have the wind wall? Now we will see. And
Oh.
I think so. But will she can hit the how? I hope she draw first. Yes. It's the cost of the Fox.
Okay,
It's the cost.
no redstone. Oh, that's not. Oh, but
that's
but
it.
it looks like she has lightning strike. Or
But the
what?
lightning strike, it doesn't help. Only that he brings back for 500 life points again.
Oh yeah.
Now you see, it will come back for 500 life
Oh,
points.
yeah. Oh, that's not
Wow, that was the worst
good.
case
That was
scenario.
so unlucky. She plays 2 red firestones
Yes.
and 8. Oh yeah, look at her. That was
Worst case
really
scenario.
unlucky.
Unlucky.
8 stones
It's
would have been
just-
good.
Wow.
So 80% for her,
Yeah.
and she didn't hit it. She just got the redstone. Ooh, wow.
You see it in her face. She's just like, why
Yeah.
this stone?
And I mean, but that's a little bad of her because now Federico for sure knows, okay, she has
Yes.
a wind wall because
Yes,
the way she's acting, he will know, okay, she was disappointed not to get the green will.
that's true. That's
So
true.
she will definitely have a wind wall in
So-
her hand.
He gets the griffin from his deck,
Oh,
so he sided a griffin in. Wow.
what is going on here?
Do you expecting this?
I did
if
not
I
expect
would
that.
now be Julia, I would ask the judge to count the side deck of Federico if he didn't forget to put one back.
What would be the reason to board in griffins? There's
Well,
there's
she
no
can
reason, oh.
Take it out of the deck and reducing the number of deck cards. You don't have that many good cards against. Like he took out Abdul for sure, but
Yeah.
couldn't put in that good cards. So when he take the griffin inside of his deck, he lowered the number of his decks when he's using the Fox effect and getting only the good cards against
Yeah,
Prisha.
makes sense. But is
Yeah.
it worth the risk of drawing griffins?
Yeah, I think
Is
so.
it seems like. Yeah, I mean, you have
It's
a lot
a
of
great play we're seeing here in the finals.
you have a lot of experience with that deck. Did
I
you
would
ever do
never
that?
No, but
Ah.
it's a great idea.
Yeah.
It's a great idea to
It's
do
true.
this.
Federico saved that one for the final. Is showing us what he's capable of doing.
So it's really this moment I realized only one moment was like, you can play every card or stealth card. Was one moment I was just like this moment realizing what I could play this is. So you could play every card or stealth card
Yeah,
and faking, but this play is even better.
it is. It
Yeah.
is.
You're reducing your deck cards in a matchup you don't even like, and you can get rid of cards you don't use in this matchup, like Abdul or Final Battle.
Okay, there's a Memoria stone. She smashes it onto the table, being angry that that wasn't the first stone she got.
Yeah. It's a big advantage for Federico,
Yeah, he's in a really good position here.
but it was really, really unlucky of Julia
Oh yeah,
to hit this stone.
it really
And,
was.
and normally we say it's only for Fox. Unlucky to hit, doesn't hit the stone, and we only talk about the Fox stone base. But this is I guess, the first time we're talking about the Prisha,
Yeah,
and it happened in Kassel as well in the
It did,
first
it did.
round, where the red stone losing the game.
yeah, and on top of it being bad to get it at that moment, it's bad too that she can't get it out with Maribel anymore.
Yeah, true. But she play a second copy of it.
She does, yeah.
So as
but I
long
mean-
there's a second copy, she can take use of it, but only for one Maribella.
Exactly, yeah. And she does play 2 Maribellas, in fact. And she could play up to 3 because she has a third one in the side deck.
That's true.
I don't know whether that's good of a choice. Would you put in a third Maribella in this matchup?
It's like Federico had to get rid of it in the first game,
Yeah,
and he decided to go for an Ahmed.
true. Yeah.
So I guess it's a big threat, and in my opinion, I would always play it against Fox.
Yeah, it's true. It's pretty good. Very, very solid.
So,
Oh,
ooh,
that's a side deck card of Julia.
yeah, Soul Debt.
She plays out Soul Debt, taking out. Oh, which one did she take out? The Griffin is still there. Ah, there were
yeah,
2
it's,
Griffins.
it's now on the deck.
Oh, yeah. So the Griffin is gone. One is still
And
left.
again in the deck. Where
True.
he's coming from. Okay, so he goes down with his life points to 2,200 by
Mhm.
paying for the undead.
Yeah,
Now we see 1,500 only by the undead.
yeah. That's a lot.
Yeah, but Federico now he can get back life with his Emmet. And as I know, Julia isn't playing Blood Boil.
No,
Is it right?
she's not. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's correct.
Blood Boil would stop the life gain from the Fox. A really great card we didn't see today.
No, not at all. But I don't think it's that popular at the moment in this meta. Oh, did you think about playing it in your last decks?
I saw some pressure decks, some burn with it in Würzburg.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
There are a lot of people who are playing only pressure burn played. It's called Feuerblut in Germany, if
Yeah.
some people didn't know. And it's a great card, really. Really great card. We can show it
Yeah.
for everyone who wants to see it.
Yeah, there it is. There we have it. And it's true. In
It would
Würzburg,
be-
some
Yeah.
players played it. Some very aggressive pressure birds, mostly.
And it would be perfect in this matchup
Yeah, true.
to get rid of the life gain of the Ahmed.
That would be a very good choice, but she does not
Excellent.
play it. And on the other side, Federico is playing the very, very good Lidia's Patel
Yes.
Fox King, bringing out 2 Fox Spirits,
That's a great
floating the
impact.
board once
Yeah.
more. He
And
probably did that like
Yeah. It's
30
I
times
would
this
say
weekend.
it's in favor of
at
Federico
least.
now.
Yeah, he has a good position here
And he's
again.
taking again a griffin out of his deck. I guess the one is going on the bottom.
Yeah. Wow. Really, really good from Federico.
Strong board. 3 stones calling now.
Yeah, that comes on top. So the Lilius Petal is so, so good. It just says, okay, you get 2 Fox Spirits, and then you get an additional stone when the
Yes.
Griffin comes. Wow.
What's funny to see, he's
1,
playing with his fox
2.
everywhere on the field. So normally people played on the same place every game.
Yeah.
We saw it in the left corner, we saw it in the right corner, we saw it in the middle.
He does not care. He just
Yeah,
wants to win. That's
Just not care.
it's not
He's
important where the
focused
fox
on the
is.
game.
Yeah. And I mean,
And you don't forget about it. You don't forget the fox effect, even if it's not the same place every time.
yeah. Very, very good player. Very confident in what he's doing. And oh.
Okay, I guess really that's just in Federico's favor.
Wow.
Sadly to see.
Yeah, true. We rooted a little for Julia, or at least I did, to become the first female winner of
Yeah.
Grand Prix here.
Would be nice. But as I said, she still gets her invite. They're only playing
Yeah,
for
that's very
silver
cool.
or gold Charlotte card.
Yeah, very cool for her.
Yes.
And she
she's-
could look a little happier by
Yeah.
because of that, but
But
maybe
I
she
guess
wanted
she wants to win. She wants to win this event,
Yeah,
and
the prestige of winning an event.
yeah, and getting an
still is
invite
different
by
thing.
herself.
Yeah,
Getting an invite by herself, and when she can get it, a free and sponsored invite.
yeah, that would be so cool.
So now we see what she's doing. I guess she's seeing there is nothing more to do.
At
Wow,
least she
but
draws
she's
cards.
looping her memorias really well.
Yeah, she is. Oh
So-
yeah, drawing.
But she can't use. She can't make use of her open will. She can't make use. There's
Yeah.
no gale force, nothing.
So yeah, she's drawing pretty bad. It seems like.
On the other hand, Federico is prepared for everything, targeting his resonators with the refuge.
Yeah, the refuge came pretty handy
He's
there.
still got like 3 or 4 cards in his hand.
Okay, there's a refuge as well for Yuya, but that does not help her at all at the
Only
moment.
2 cards? I'm sorry. Yeah, refuge saves the fox for nothing, I guess. Yeah, nearly almost all of the resonators on Federico's side have the ability to fly.
Yeah, true.
And I guess he will sacrifice 1 or 2 resonators that aren't flying for another chimera at the end of the turn.
Yeah, that will be the plan. I think so too. And Federico is in a really good position here to become our champion of the Grand Prix in Vienna.
Well,
We long awaited that moment
Yes.
to get a winner. We watched so many great games over the weekend.
that's true. We saw so
And-
many great decks.
Yeah, and it was really fun with you. We can already
Yeah.
say, really, I enjoyed commentating with you because you, Chris, are a really, really good player
Thank
and
you very
really
much.
made fun to hear your insights, to hear what you are thinking about the things, and really to learn from you. I think our watchers are learning a lot of you too, so that really was cool.
So it was my first time for commentary, and I enjoyed it very well.
Yeah.
I liked the staff team, so I thank everyone, the judges. Just a good event, and
Yeah,
a really
it's very
funny
fun.
event as well.
Yeah,
There were less problems than I expected,
it just went very, very smooth.
and we had a good talk with you.
And yeah, everything went cool. Our judges did a good job. Our head
Yes.
judge did a good job too. And
But till now, the game is going on. We
Yeah,
don't
sure.
declare who's winning now.
no, sure. Oh, what did Federico play
It's
out
the
there?
Amit.
Oh, there's the Amit as well.
He
wow.
still get a stone with the Lydias. He wants to get rid of the Fury Fox. I guess Julia wants to take out the effect with the refuge.
Yeah, that looked like the attempt of doing that.
And she's using the effect
Oh, she wants to recycle stones even more,
and
drawing
draw some cards.
cards. Yeah. But already, I think 3 Memorial stones already in the graveyard, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
only
that's
1 left.
Not very perfect. But let's see. Let's see. Can we do anything there?
Oh, and it's okay for her. 700 life points for Federico.
Yeah,
And
now
he's
Federico in such a good position. Even
That's-
life points are so high that an OTK is kind of unlikely now because he has a lot of blockers. Yuya actually would need the last battle now if that would be possible to integrate into her deck, but it's not at all
And he's
because she
only to
does not
get
play red.
there's only one
black,
resonator
Sorry.
between Julia and the resonators of Federico.
Seems like an unfair fight there.
Well, the Shakelov looks tough.
Yeah. He's competing at least. He's trying.
And I guess Julia don't want to surrender till the very end.
No. That's her moment. She got herself into this final. and
Yes,
showed
and it's
so she deserves
Good
to play here.
positioning.
Yeah.
Going second, get the invite to the Worlds.
Yeah. Really, really strong performance by
Awesome,
her.
yes.
She came here with the Heldenwelt team, as we already said in the
Yeah.
last feature match of Nino.
That's
So
true.
the Heldenwelt was a strong showing overall.
There could be a final between Hellenwelt and Hellenwelt.
Yeah, sadly it wasn't. And I've heard they came here by bus, by a little bus for 9 persons,
Yes.
like a transporter. And they drove around 9 hours or so.
Yeah, they're from
And
Magdeburg.
Yeah, from
That's
Magdeburg in Germany, right?
Next to Berlin, if somebody knows.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And nearly 9 hours, but
Nearly 9
they got
hours.
rewarded.
They
We
got rewarded,
rewarded
yes.
with the final here. Very cool.
That's true.
So
So
that paid off. The long journey.
Federico's flying in.
Yeah, and seems kind of relaxed because of that.
He's got one killing stone left on his board. He can still
Okay,
rip-
there
and
it is.
Okay, that's the handshake.
We have
Wow.
our winner.
It's over.
Federico Starpini is our winner of the
Yes.
Grand Prix in Vienna. There we have him.
And we have to say 2-0,
Smiling.
the last games, all 2-0, all matches.
Yeah, Federico really, really strong.
Yes.
We had the honor of watching a very good player play
Yeah.
here.
And I'm really happy as a team member of him, for
yeah,
sure.
congratulations to you too, as a
Yeah.
team member. Really cool. And congratulations to Julia. Let's not forget
Wow,
that once
yes.
again. Congratulations for your invite to the World Championship in Tokyo.
Good
Hopefully
play.
you can go there.
I hope we see there.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
And then
One
again,
more of the Heldenwelt.
yeah, true.
They have so many people. There's like 5 people with invites now.
Maybe they go there by transporter as well. Would be very, very funny, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
And yeah, again, congratulations
Yeah.
to Federico for winning this event. Huge, huge winnings from him overall. He really played every game perfectly. We saw so many great plays by
Yes.
him. We saw the sideboard trick with the Chimère in the last game.
Was really nice, yeah.
As
Nice to see.
Even you didn't
Yeah.
expect him doing that, and that's something to take care of,
And
to
that's
take
what I'm
note of.
talking
yeah.
about. When you look these games, you see plays like this you
Yeah.
would never expect, you would never mind.
You can always learn by it, right?
Yeah.
You just it's perfect for you to watch the games. So it's perfect for you to watch all of our featured matches.
Yeah.
Just go back and
Just
check
do
them
it.
out all if you haven't yet, and just go through them. We had a lot of fun commentating them for you and filming them for you as well. And I hope you had a lot of fun watching them.
We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun for sure. So I would say we're done for this weekend. It was a great event overall. I'm happy that I was here
Yeah, I
with
was
you,
happy
with
too.
all of the players, and with the whole event itself. And I'm looking forward to the next event, and I'm looking forward to the next event
Yes.
commentating with you potentially. Let's see. But for now, I would say bye-bye. See
Thank
you.
you for watching.
Thank you for watching.